Well, hello there, you faithful few, and welcome back to DMS Adventures, where in today's rhyme, it's coffee time. So there are some people that just can't get their morning going without their coffee. Their Joe, their Java, their morning jolt. And some will even go so far as to use that as an excuse to not get out in the backcountry. But we are here today to get rid of that reason to not get out on a backpacking trip. DMS Adventures, removing reasons to not get out in the backcountry, one excuse at a time. Well, there are a couple ways you can enjoy your cup of Joe while out on an adventure. The first way, and probably the easiest way, is to go with some instant coffee. As an example, I have here some Taster's Choice. Maybe not everyone's favorite, but it may be enough to give you your coffee fix. So there are multiple different brands of this. A very common and popular one are the Starbucks Via. That option is a little bit more expensive, and I'll get into the prices of these things here at the end, so stay tuned for that. Now, there are some that may turn their nose up to instant coffee. They may have a more aristocratic idea of what coffee should be, and for them, we have a solution too. One of the best ways to get the most flavor out of your coffee experience is to do a pour over or a filtered coffee with your favorite grind put into a coffee filter. So how can you do that out in the backcountry, you may ask? Well, I will show you the answer to that right now. There are brands on the market that you can get. One example is Kuju coffee, and you can get that on Amazon, and those just fit over your coffee cup, have coffee already in the filter, and then you pour your hot water over that, and that gets you your coffee for the morning. Now, if you notice on the Amazon page, these guys are 20 bucks for 10 cups of coffee. Now, $2 a cup out in the backcountry, yeah, I'm not doing that. My coffee isn't worth that much. It may be to some, but not to me. So I found a different solution. Now, one thing that I cannot hide is that I am not a coffee connoisseur. Now, I am, however, a creamer connoisseur. So you've got that favorite blend, that favorite roast that you want to take out with you out into the backcountry. Here's how you do it. In my example, I just have a Kroger breakfast blend here. This does it for me. So to take it with you, just get these small little Ziploc bags. They even have an AM, PM on here. I will put on AM with caffeinated coffee, and if I want coffee in the evening, I'll put the PM on here for some decaf. But you just open this up, get your favorite coffee blend, scoop it out, and get about 2 tablespoons into this Ziploc bag. But you can also put in some espresso powder or cappuccino powder in here to just give you whatever flavor you want to have. So when you get to site and you're ready for your cup of coffee, you pull out one of these filters that you purchased on Amazon. These are super light, super cheap. So you get your cup ready. These little pieces of cardboard on the side kind of pull out, and they give you your filter. Then you set it over the cup like so. Take your coffee blend that you want, dump it in to the filter. Get your 8 ounces or so of water in here. Get your water heated up to the temperature you like. And simply pour over. Now it'll take a few pours to get everything seeped through and into your cup to start enjoying your cup of coffee. You might want to take the filter and give it a squeeze just to make sure you get all of the coffee goodness into your cup. You may need to give it a stir with whatever you have available. And now you are ready to start your day. No excuses, get hiking. Here comes a Rugged Mountain Mister. So as I mentioned, I'm more of a creamer aficionado. However, creamer just tastes best within a nice hot cup of coffee. So what I use are these single serve coffee creamer pouches. Now I put them in a Ziploc bag in order, in case they bust, I can keep everything from getting wet. So when we're just doing an overnight, typically I like to have 1 cup at night, 1 cup in the morning. So here's what that looks like. Open it up here. Got 2 filters. We've got 2 sets of creamers, the 2 packs of sugar, and usually a morning blend and an evening blend. So now for just a quick cost comparison and a weight comparison between these 2 options. And I'm gonna leave the creamer out, and we're just gonna compare the 2 different coffees. So these filters right here are only about 16 cents a piece and weigh practically nothing. And then 2 tablespoons of your favorite blend obviously will vary based on how much the can is, but when you do the math, at least on this brand right here, this comes out to about 5 cents a cup. So between the 2 of them, you're looking at 21 cents per cup and pretty much 0 weight. Then with your Taster's Choice brand, you're just looking at about 21 cents per serving with this as well. Now if you go up to the Starbucks Via, there you're looking at more like 67 cents per cup of coffee. So with both the weight and the cost of the 2 options being more or less the same, it really comes down to your preference. Do you want something that's super quick and easy like the instant coffee, or do you want something that maybe you can more control the flavor of with the pour over option? The pour over option does take a little bit longer to do. In my opinion, it's been worth it. I prefer the pour over taste and way of doing it to the instants. Just never been a big fan. So this little pack, as I have it right here, is about 1.4 ounces or 40 grams per cup of coffee. Now, if you're not a creamer junkie, as I am, and you're just bringing the coffee and the filter, then you're only looking at 13 grams or 0.4 ounces. Now I'm sure ye faithful few are responsible, but it's worth mentioning when you're finished with your coffee making, whether it be with your instant packet or your pour over filter, just be sure that you pack out everything that you brought in. With that being said though, I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and just know you now have no more coffee related excuses to not get out on an adventure. So thanks again so much for watching, and you all have a great day.